He was a great cook. He was a really good cook. As a matter of fact, he actually taught my mother how to cook. When my mother married my father, she was only 19 years old. When she had me at 19. She had me 3 months after she turned 20. So she was pregnant at 19 with me. She didn't have, my father always used to tease her, say she didn't even know how to boil water when she met me. So he was a really good cook. He was famous for his pasta vazul. He made the best pasta vazul, and he would never tell you how he did it. If you would ask him how, his recipe, what did you put in? He used to hold up his finger and go, I started with my finger. He would never tell you what he put. His pasta vazul was so good that Frankie Valli used to call my father up from Los Angeles, California, and tell my father, listen, I'll be in New York next week. Could you make me pasta vazul? And my father would make pasta vazul for Frankie Valli. When he flew to New York, he would come to my house with his wife, Debbie, at the time, and my father would make pasta vazul for him. That's how good it was. Yeah. And he loved to cook. He cooked in prison too. The whole time he was in prison for 13 years, he was the cook. He cooked for his crew. He used to cut, see, like in Goodfellas, I know we're going to talk about it, but in Goodfellas, they sliced the garlic with a razor blade. That's exactly how we used to slice the garlic, with a razor blade. Must be a wise guy thing. Yeah. Yeah. But him and Tony Lee always used to argue, because Tony Lee was a really good cook too. His partner, Tony Lee grew up as a short order cook because his father owned luncheonettes in East New York. So Tony Lee was actually a legitimate short order cook, like in a diner. Like he was like, so they always used to argue about who was a better cook, him or my father. But they were both really good cooks. But they made, like Tony made great soups. My father made great sauces like pasta vazul or filet de pomodoro. He used to make like a special sauce with prosciutto. Like but when he cooked, the kitchen was wrecked. I mean, he was like, there was shit all over the place. Like he destroyed everything. Like he was not neat. Yeah, he was not neat.